Hello, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to share my secrets on how I keep my weight off at a mature age, at the age 59. We will start with exercise. Most people look at me and think that I am the epitome of a workout buff, a person who likes to go to the gym and work out and have the rewards of all of the working out experience. But the truth of the matter is I am very far from, if I'm being honest, I am not I'm not big on exercise. I have good intentions, and I know that it doesn't interest me. It doesn't hold my interest very long. And yes, you get good results, but I really don't believe in banging my body. So I truly don't want to exercise in that way. I do believe that you should lift weights and tone. And the reason why I choose not to exercise is because when I modeled professionally, I was told that it was very stressful for your body and you had to do it a certain way. Otherwise, you would harm yourself, or everything drops. The bottom line is, what I did not like about what I was taught is that everything drops. When you're beating your body down with running and all of the harsh things that you do to your body when you're exercising, it drops everything. Everything goes down. I'm not into beating my body. That's just really the bottom line. I also feel that when people exercise, it's very much stress on the body and it's stress in their face. And while oftentimes you find people who exercise a lot, they have a great body, but their face wears the stress in their presence, in their what they represent. When you look at them, you see stress in their face. So their face is older than their body. So if that is something that you are big on, then I say more power to you and keep doing you, because that's really how I do it, and I'm sharing how I do it. The exercise that I do get in, when I get it in, it has to do with very basic things that are chores, everyday chores. For an example, when I go shopping, or if I go to an appointment, I will not park my car in the front. I will literally park my car as far away from all of the cars as I can, so that I can get a little walking in. That's one. Another form of exercise I do take great pride in is dancing. Dancing is actually fun for me, so I'm all in when it comes to dancing. I'm not a person that go out to nightclubs. I'm not a person that look for things like dances, but I truly enjoy dancing. And so I personally took up salsa dancing and tango, which I think is so much fun, and it's really a very romantic dance. So therefore, it's a lot to learn. Um, it looks very easy, but it's really very concentrated, and it's very romantic. I really, really enjoy it. I also like line dancing, so all the different kinds of line dancing, I'm really, I'm for it. I love it. Um, I like seductive dancing. I just love anything that moves the body in a very romantic way. So I get that movement in. I can go on YouTube and look at videos and um, various, I make up my own dances. I will stand in the mirror and just dance. I love it. So that's my way of getting my exercise in if I'm going to do anything like that. But when I do exercise, I do a few floor exercise, and I'll be glad to share those with you, because when I do gain weight, I gain weight in certain areas, such as my thighs and my belly. Those are the two places that I gain. And my thighs, I really love my thighs as well as my butt. So I don't want to lose them, but I do want to tone them, and I do want to keep it proportioned and smooth and soft and sensuous. So those are the things that I do in terms of exercising, dancing. And if you would like for me to just go over the different the floor exercises that I do and the dances that I do, I'll be glad to do that. So just put it in the comment. I want this to be a channel that you can share with me and talk with me, just like I'm talking to you in your home. So just tell me what you want to know, and I'm going to be as open as I can to share with you what you like. All right, number 3, eating. Eating is, I think it plays a very significant role on how I look. Because I am a foodie. I love to eat, and I don't believe in cheating myself when it comes to eating. That's a luxury in life, and I work very hard, so I feel like that's not one of the places I want to cheat. So fortunately, my dad owned a restaurant. He was a chef. He owned a restaurant, and he cooked, and he really cooked well. And so I had a great advantage. I think I had a very, very big advantage because of it, because he taught me how to cook. And I really think that that's an asset. And once you learn how to cook, you can then explore on how to cook anything. And I have developed a way of eating that it tastes good. To me, it's all in your mind. I learned from traveling so much that you could eat a salad and get full. You can eat a steak and get full. Either way, the same results, you're full. So the bottom line is you want to focus your eating habits on what is healthy for you without feeling like you are hungry or depriving yourself. And that's what I have learned to do. It's not so much that I don't eat certain things because as I said, I'm a foodie. I like to eat, and I truly enjoy eating. It's really something I enjoy. Some people eat because they know they haven't eaten, they have to eat, and those kind of things. But for me, I love the fellowship in eating, or just I can eat alone and just truly enjoy the meal because I enjoy every little taste. Because I have chef-like habits, I I know what combinations of foods that taste good together. And so I just enjoy eating. And so if you like, I can take the time and have some videos on how to fix meals that are delicious but and healthy, and it's not going to force you into the gaining weight. So I think that it's not so much that what I eat is how I cook it, and is how I cook it, and it's a combination of what I eat and how I cook it. And I feel I have the skills that I can make anything taste good, so I do. I'm pretty good at that, and that's probably a very big advantage that I have. And so I could spend a whole series on different meals that you like, and I think if you tell me that's what you want me to do, I'll be glad to do it. I know that's just something to say that, well, it's just how you cook it. Well, I grill most of my food and broil. I don't eat very many fried foods. I have tried out the air fryer, and it's pretty nice. But the truth is, I prefer my food grilled. Anyway, I like the charcoal. I like the taste of it. I like to feel like I'm eating in a restaurant and not just fried food. And it's something about the fact that it's air fried that makes me feel like it has something to do with the microwave. And I truly believe that the microwave, it's got radiation in it, and it's killing you, and it's causing cancer. And I don't want to be doing that. Although I'm not against it, I brought it so that I can do it sometimes, and I do use the microwave sometimes too. But for the most part, I'm pretty holistic. I don't put a whole lot of fried foods and all the bad foods that actually give you diabetes and cause you to gain weight unnecessarily. I think if you follow my path and follow what I do, I think you'll get the same results, because clearly I don't do any exercise, and I think that's what America's problem is. We don't do a whole lot of exercising, depending on where you live, because I know that when I go to New York, the lifestyle requires me to walk, and it's fun. I love New York because of that. But I also noticed the people that walk around in New York, they also have this very strong look, very stressed look, a very focused look. It's not soft. And I think that might have something to do with it. It's the lifestyle. Traveling is another way I lose weight. Unless I go on a cruise. And if I go on a cruise, of course, who's going to be? Nobody's paying attention, because you're going to glut. You're going to eat as much as you can, and that's the biggest fun, is to try all the foods. Um, but I like to travel, and what I like to do is try to get with locals and find out what kind of foods that are local like foods and the best, what they think is the best. I like to try the things that they think is the best. And obviously, when you do that, you're not going to eat as much. I also like to buy my own food because I like to cook and I like my own food as well. So I do both when I travel, and I think that really focus on what I'm putting into my body. Because while I am adventurous, I'm not one that is going to try dog or um, outrageous things. I'm interested, but I'm carefully and selectively interested. um, I think that's about it that I can tell you in terms of eating and tips and ways that I enjoy doing exactly what I want um, and not depriving myself in any way. And I think it really has a lot to do with that, your mind, your mental feeling. I don't diet. I never diet. If that is something that you do and you've just done it and you're bouncing up and down with weight, I urge you not to do that. I really don't encourage it, because by the time you get to my age, 59, and you have bounced your skin up and down, you don't have very much elasticity in your skin. And it's going to show. It's simply going to show. So I think that your eating habits and your lifestyle really plays a very significant role in what you look like, bottom line.